Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and give it a like. An interesting new story every week.
Chronicles Sea Adventures. Story 7. The Storm and the Sails of Hope. The ship Sea Star was confidently moving forward, leaving the Pearl Reef behind. The air became cooler, and the horizon was covered with thick gray clouds. The wind was strengthening, driving the waves, which now crashed against the side of the ship with a dull roar. The Capi family gathered on the deck, watching the approaching storm with concern. "This doesn't look like an ordinary storm," said Bob, squinting towards the horizon.
"It feels like it's waiting for us."
Lena pressed her paws to her chest, looking at the dark sky. "Remember, is this another test?" The crystal on the helm glowed, and the captain's voice confirmed their fears.
You're right. This storm is not just a natural phenomenon. It will test your resolve. To overcome it, you must unleash the power of the Sails of Hope.
"Sails of Hope?" Bara's mother asked again, looking at the captain with concern. "What does that mean?" "They are not just sails," the captain explained.
They draw strength from your hearts. Only faith in yourself, in your loved ones, and in the common goal can fill them. If your hearts waver, the storm will prevail."
The wind suddenly intensified, turning the waves into giant crests that crashed onto the ship with a roar. Thunder rolled across the sky, and lightning momentarily illuminated the gloomy landscape. Bara's mother held Tika tighter, while Bob and Lena rushed to help Papa Capi reinforce the masts. "Hold the wheel!" Papa Capi shouted, trying to be heard over the noise of the wind.
"Lena, check the ropes!"
"Bob, watch the sails." "What can I do?" Tika shouted, looking at the raging ocean. "Believe, little one," Bara's mother replied softly, but firmly. "Your faith is stronger. What do you think?" He nodded quietly. His eyes lit up with determination. He climbed to the upper deck and began shouting words of encouragement, cheering everyone on. "We can do this! This storm won't stop us!" The ship tossed on the waves, but the family's efforts were not in vain. When all the masts were reinforced, the crystal at the helm shone brighter, and the sails began to change their appearance. They started to glow with a soft golden light, as if absorbing the energy emanating from the capybaras. "Look!" Lena exclaimed, pointing upwards.
"The sails!"
"They're coming to life!" Papa Capi held the helm with effort, feeling how the ship was becoming more stable.
"Oh, we must keep believing!" he shouted. "This light is our strength!"
Each family member focused on believing, focused on supporting each other. Lena helped with the ropes, Bob watched the waves, warning of approaching crests, and Tika kept encouraging everyone. His voice sounded louder than the wind. The sails, filled with their faith, began to shimmer with bright hues. They glowed more intensely, and soon the golden light spread throughout the entire ship. Then when they saw it, protecting it from the raging elements, the ocean seemed to come alive, throwing new challenges at them. Giant waves tried to overturn the ship, but the light of the Sail of Hope protected it, cutting through the darkness and quelling the most furious force of the elements. At one point, lightning struck right in front of the ship, but the golden shield of light absorbed it. "We can do it!" shouted Tika. His face was glowing with excitement. "Just a little more." However, the storm did not relent. It seemed as if nature itself was testing them to their limits. One particularly strong wave almost capsized the ship, and for a moment the entire Capi family froze, gripped by fear.
"Don't give up!"
said Papa Capi loudly.
"We're almost there!"
Mama Bara squeezed Tika's paws, and he felt the warmth of her, confidence transferring to him. The family refocused, channeling their strength into the light of the sails. After several tense minutes that felt like an eternity, the storm began to subside. The waves grew smaller, the wind was fading, and the clouds began to disperse. The sails of hope glowed brighter than ever, illuminating the path ahead. We did it, Lena said quietly, hugging Bob.
We made it.
Tika was jumping in place, laughing. It was incredible. We defeated the storm. Papa Capi was tired, but he looked at his family with a smile.
And all thanks to us definitely sticking together.
When the sky cleared completely, a new horizon opened up before them. In the distance, islands surrounded by a rainbow glow were visible.
That's our next destination, said the captain.
His voice was soft yet confident.
You have proven that you are worthy to move forward.
The ship, illuminated by the golden light, moved forward, leaving behind the trials of the storm and opening a new chapter in the great journey of the Capi family.